Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Ayesha.
So good to see you.
So good to see you.
My name's Ayesha Curry, and I am currently at my new flagship location here in Oakland, California, Sweet July.
I am Sherri McMullen. I'm the founder of McMullen Boutique here in Oakland. I've had the business for 13 years now, and it is a luxury women's and lifestyle business focused on emerging designers, female designers, and Black designers. Well, Ayesha, I've known you for, well over 10 years now. And it's just really been such a pleasure, like watching you as a businesswoman and as a community leader. And now to see that you have this booming food and lifestyle empire, a chain of international smoke restaurants, a lifestyle line under Sweet July. What inspired you to start your businesses?
I always seen a void for something that I want to have in my life or something that I wanted to be a part of, and it wouldn't exist. I feel like Sweet July is really like a culmination of years of trial and error and triumphs, failures, finding my own voice, and finally getting to a place where this is everything that I've had in my head all these years finally coming to fruition in exactly the way that I want it, which I feel like makes me think of you and how we met, like we said, over a decade ago. I stumbled upon your first location of your store in Oakland. I would like to know a little bit about your journey as an entrepreneur, and how far you've come, because you're such a powerhouse.
I was always really curious to know about the behind the scenes, like how did product get into the stores? And in 2007, I started McMullen. Every part of the business was really intentional, from the mannequins that we had and my family portraits on the wall. Because for me, it was really important that if a young Black woman was walking by the store, she could pass by, come into the store, and also see herself in this industry.
This is an important one, actually. The pandemic. What innovative ways, I guess, have you come up with to try and keep things going?
We closed down, but I think what it did was allow everyone in the industry to slow down, rethink about how we can do business in a different way that actually made sense. So we were able to look at our business model and figure out ways that we can actually enhance certain parts of it and then really pivot to the digital space. What we have seen is that we really want to focus on creating that same story that we have created in the store and really making customers feel like if they go onto our site, they actually have an overall understanding of who we are as a company, what our vision is. So the e-commerce business it's really taken off.
I think you've done an amazing job, and I think YouTube was huge for me in the forward-facing nature of my business. It gave me a voice and allowed me an avenue to show my personality and tell my own story.
Hey guys, welcome to the International Smoke Pop-Up at the Meat and Test Kitchen. Come on in.
When you walk into Sweet July, it is like such a happy space. I'd love for you to talk about just the curation. It's amazing to see so many artisans that you've been working with, so many Black designers that you've brought into the space. Can you talk about that?
Yes, I would love to. For me, it's about inclusivity and diversity on a whole. So making sure that our team looks like all different types of people. The best thing that I've learned along the way, or advice that I've gotten, is to realize that with business, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And so if things take a little bit longer, it's okay, because you want to be here to last, not here today, gone tomorrow. What are some exciting things or some goals that you have for yourself?
I really want to continue to grow the McMullen brand and continuing to bring in these amazing designers from all over the world. in really being the leader in the industry in that way. How are you, Ayesha?
And when it comes to Sweet July, I would love to just make sure we're staying on top of what it is we've created and staying true to our ethos. I've loved talking.
I love talking to you.
Well, thank you, Sherri.
Thank you, Ayesha.
All right, bye.
Bye.